All right, so now we are looking at class 4, exercise 3, class 4, exercise 3. And we're going to do a slightly more complicated JavaScript exercise. And we're going to basically check how strong a password is in JavaScript. It makes a lot of sense to do this. There's no point in sending it to the server, checking it there, and sending the response back. You might as well do some of the checking and some of the form validation right on the client side instead of going to the server and coming back. The client side is very capable of counting the string length and seeing how many characters there are in there. I mentioned the DOM, the document object model, which is basically the objects on the page. They all are linked together in one object called document, and then you can say document.this, document.that, to just like in Java, you can go down through the objects, and you can also call methods on the various objects on the page. What we're going to do is we're going to create this file here called password strength.html, and we're going to see how JavaScript behaves. So here we're going to say this again, book, and we're going to copy the content below and then run it in the browser and see what happens. So this file, again, it's an HTML file, just like before. We'll look at it when it's better highlighted, right? So this one, head title. Here's some comment. Okay, a new tag called style, which makes the text look prettier and indented, chooses fonts, etc. And here's a script. There's quite a bit of script here, or a little bit more of the script, I should say. Some messages, some event listeners. So when a key is pressed, there's an event that's triggered, and the event that gets triggered, or the method that gets triggered on an event, is this function. And let's see what happens. All right, let's save this puppy. This code looks like it's checking the length of the string, and the if the length is less than 8, then it changes and says add or error. Otherwise, it puts these messages here. So it's basically playing with uh, the the message that we get back. And pw length.message is this one, pw length.message. This div will contain our text message as inserted and injected by this get the element, and then remove the class to change the colors and put in the correct text inside. So this changes the style, remove OK, and add error. So basically we'll make it from an error to an OK, or from an OK to an error. It changes the look of it, and it changes the message inside of it as well. What goes inside here between the div is what's going to get inserted. All right, so let's go to password strength. Okay, they keep going to that. Password strength, HTML. And if I could type, that would be great. But since I cannot type, I'm going to just copy and paste because I'm too lazy. And it's too late to try to type correctly. Okay, so hello world. Ta-da! So I'm just going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's happy. It only does one thing, checks one thing to see if it's long enough. You could also make it check for the right characters. If you had a regular expression there, you could get it to run regular expressions, etc. So let's see. We get a confirmation. Highlight the text on the web page and right click on it and click the inspect element. Observe that HTML sure to expand all the drop-down arrows. Note that the class attribute is being changed by the JavaScript code. Yeah, I showed you that already. So inspect. So as you are changing here, notice the text inside is changing. And then the text inside changed again. Your password is strong enough. And notice that the style here, the class is changing from OK to error right there. So it actually is changing the DOM, the document object model, which represents this whole HTML. Okay, so pw underscore len underscore message is on the document. It goes fishing around for this element. It finds it, and the element with that ID, sets its class, or sets its text content. That's it. And so that is exercise number 3. We did it. All right, that's a more complicated JavaScript exercise.